Okay, there we go. Yep, ready to go. Hello, hello, internet. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh my god, hope you guys are having a good day. All right, sorry, just double checking. Okay, yeah. All right. Hello. Okay. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm so excited, genuinely. Oh my gosh, this is Slay the Spire 2. For now, I'm just going to put aside Kingdom Hearts and other various ventures. I'm thinking about doing those a little bit differently now, anyway, because there's a lot of video game in those games. It's going to take a long time to get through them, at least. You know, especially when I have to take breaks to grind and whatever. I might start doing longer sessions and just trying to cram it down into as small a video as possible, like a lot of other people do it. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? But right now, here in the present, today, this day, it is Slay the Spire 2 day. At least for me, I was gonna put this off for a little while, because I'm cheap and I don't like to spend money, but I couldn't help it. The Slay the Spire is a roguelike. Card-based combat. I don't even know what you call it. It's a tower. You go up the tower. You have a deck. It gets better over time. Anyway, you'll see. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I've played the crap out of the first one. Slay the Spire, the first. I don't think I ever did it for YouTube or whatever, but long time ago, years ago at this point, I played the piss out of Slay the Spire. It is so good. I played all the characters through various modes and difficulties. Slay the Spire is amazing. I highly, before this even starts, by the way, I know nothing of Slay the Spire 2. I just know that it like visually looks a little bit different, and they've added some new characters or whatever. And I know one of them is like a necromancer, but that's like all I know. I don't really know any of the new mechanics, I definitely don't know any of the new cards, nothing. So I'm super more excited. I can't even speak. More excited to play this than I have to play any game in a long time, and I'm glad I just bit the bullet and just bought it. Don't care. It's not even that expensive. It's like 25 bucks. I'm just a cheapskate, more like broke, but whatever. We'll work it out in the end. Anyway, enough dilly-dally. I want to get into it. And here we go. The only character, I guess, that we have access to play a single run with is unlock this. Play a single run to unlock this. Okay, sure. And then we probably just unlock them in order. Okay. Oh, is this the one I think it is? Is this my boy? Oh my god, we'll see. We'll talk about that later, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna ramble a lot. I can't help myself. I love this game so much. And this is the Ironclad. It's a she. She is the main like character, the starter lady. I don't know what you would classify it as, but you get. I'm rambling. Okay. Okay. Every character has unique traits and stats. They're technically, I think there is a story going on with this game, but this game is about mechanics. It is just a fun tower simulator. You'll see in a moment. It's very cool. Don't worry about story. There's no heavy cutscenes or nothing. It's just fun. And anyway, so this character, the Ironclad, has 80 health, starts with 99 gold, and starts with the Burning Blood. What are they called? Relics? Treasures? Relics, I think. Anyway, at the end of combat, heals 6 HP. Now, that doesn't seem like much. But in this game, damage is permanent, and you'll see what I mean here in a moment when we go up the floors. It looks like this is your first time playing. Would you like a brief tutorial? No, I do not need a tutorial. I'm sure I can figure it out. How different could it be? Overgrowth. Okay, so this is effectively the tower. You have this map with all these different paths, and there's a boss at the end. I don't know what this blob means. Floors. Then you go. There's like different. So once we finish this sequence. And I'll explain all this stuff here in a moment. But once we finish this sequence, we beat the boss. It's going to just like, I assume anyway, this is how the first game worked. It's just going to start us over on another floor. I know I'm like wasting time, but the timer part here doesn't really matter. Don't worry about that. Anyway, it's going to start us on like another floor, and we're just going to keep going. And I think it's going to go 3 times. And if we beat it all the way, then we're just the greatest gamers of all time. Though that's probably not going to happen because this is hard. So we only have one starting point here, so I'm just going to click it. And this is how the game works. Again, there might be plenty of people watching this who already know how to play it, but I'm going to explain it for all my friends and fine folks of the internet that may not know. I love Slay the Spire. I played the piss out of this game. I cannot emphasize that enough. So anyway, so it's turn-based. Like the enemy's declaring what they're going to do, and I have to respond to said enemy. He's going to do 12 damage to me, and that's a problem. Because in this game, your health bar is permanent. Meaning if he hit me for 12 damage and I killed him before he did any more damage to me, whatever, and this fight ended and we went back to the map for the next step, I will remain down 12 health. So, yeah, that's not good. We only have 80, so that's kind of a lot. Which is why this relic comes in handy, because if I do get hit for 12, I'll heal for 6 of it, at the very least. So if you do take some damage, which it is inevitable at some point, you're going to take damage from something, unless you just get some god tier armor build or something. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, so then you also have cards. The cards are your deck are how you do stuff, and you get 3 mana baseline for every character. I'm pretty sure for every character anyway, unless some things have changed. And cards cost mana. So these all cost 1. They're in the top left corner. So I can only do 3 things here. I can hit it twice, defend once, which, so block, excuse me, put some armor on me, and it would block for 5. So it would block 5 of that 12 damage. Could cast 2 of these, block 10 of the 12, and do a little bit of damage in return. And he'll hit me, but that's fine, because I do remember heal 6 at the end of combat no matter what. Sorry if this seems a little tutorialized. I just want to make sure everybody understands how this amazing game is played. And dude, there's a lot of hype around this this sequel of a game. I love it. Anyway, I can't contain my passion for Slay the Spire, okay? So what should I do here? So I could take a hit here. I think I need to, because if I use all 3 blocks, I can block all the damage, but then I won't be doing any damage in return, and I won't be progressing this fight at all. So preferably we're just going to block. See, that puts us down to, yeah, we're going to block twice, and then we're just going to strike. Very simple. The game starts off, of course, very simple. So, but we'll get some pretty crazy cards and effects later on. So this turn, the enemy intends to attack for 6 damage, and they intend to block on this turn. So this must be a new mechanic. He's doing 2 things. And in the first game, they could do effectively multiple things in one turn, but it was usually like unique things. Like it was not normally gain armor and attack. It was usually one or the other. So this is interesting, and it doesn't tell me by how much armor. That's annoying. Anyway, so we have other cards that like Bash here. Costs 2 mana, deal 8 damage, a little bit more than a strike, but applies 2 vulnerable, which means 2 stacks of the vulnerable debuff, which means creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. Can be very powerful, but I'm also going to take 6 damage if I do that, and just like attack to benefit from the vulnerable, because that's obviously what you would want to do here. But then I'm definitely taking 6, in which case that 2 damage I took earlier will become for sure permanent, at least for the time being. You know, whatever. I'm only healing for 6 is my point. So ideally, I would like to defend here, but that means I don't really want to bash. I'd probably better off just doing 2 strikes for 12 damage. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's again, that's how you play it. It's so fun. Shit gets zany later. Okay, so it did the armor, like, okay, so now it has 5 armor. That's fine. And he's doing a buff? Yep, he's doing a buff, which means I can do the debuff now. So we can go bash, strike, because he's not actually going to hurt me. He's up in strength. Okay, that's scary. Strength increases attack damage by 2. So now he's doing 14. Very scary. In fact, I think I just want to block all this. Or if I do 2... No, I'll just do 2. I'll take 4. That sucks. But still, I'm still going to heal most. So we'll do double block and hit it for 6. Or 9. Why did it... Oh, right, because of the vulnerable. I forgot the vulnerable's on it. And yeah, so we've won. Oh, there we go. Anyway, healed back up 79 out of 80. Not bad for our first fight. And we get a little bit of gold, and we get to pick a card, and it's random which cards we get access to. It's like the roguelike aspect of the game. And every character has their own set of cards and their own like themes of cards. Like, for example, because I have passive healing, the Ironclad sometimes will have cards that damages itself, so you can get some big benefit from damaging yourself. In this case, a lot of block. So you sacrifice a little bit of damage to block a lot of damage. Can be good. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. Now that is interesting, because it's 1 mana. Also, things that cost 2 mana, the reason why I really wouldn't like this, despite that's a lot of block, is it does damage me and costs 2 mana. That hurts a lot. You only get 3 per turn, so the mana value of cards matters probably more than anything that the card actually does. Like this, for example, applying 2 vulnerable. If you have things that highly synergize with a vulnerable effect, this can be okay. But for 1 mana to just apply 2 vulnerable is not very good. At least not in my opinion. Because, like, why would I do that when I could just hit something again with a different card for 1 mana when you know what I mean? And yeah, it would affect next turn as well. There's arguments to be made. Don't get me wrong, but I think you would need to have more synergy for it to be like OP. It's good otherwise. Like for whatever reason, I had this card. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But I'm going to take Setup Strike, and I'll try my best not to tutorialize absolutely everything. I know that's lame. So now we actually have to pick a path, and you can see obviously the ways that it chains. The question marks are just like random encounters where like random events can happen. You know, free items, free gold, whatever. The little money bag, that is, I do believe, still the shop. We only have 115 gold. Campfire is where you can rest, so you can heal some of your HP, or you can maybe upgrade a card or something. There's things that augment your rests. And the big scary horned guys are elites, who give you more relics and more rare cards and stuff. Generally speaking, to get the best value, you want to fight the elites. And in this case, it doesn't really matter. Actually, there are some paths around, but you're going to get pretty much no matter what path you take, you have an option for an elite up there. But if you want an elite early on, you got to fight this one, which means we have to go one of these two paths. And I do like the question mark rooms, but I don't have a lot of gold. So I think I'm just going to go this way. And it's random. The map is random, obviously, every single time. That's a big part of... Oh, what are you doing? This enemy intends to give you 2 status cards. Okay, alright. 4 damage, 3 damage. That's annoying. I don't want to bash here. No, we're just going to double defend. And... Oh, man. Damn, this thing has 7 health. We'll just damage the little dingus in the back, I suppose. But sorry, we're going to block all the damage. But we get these status effect cards. It's really interesting how they do status effects in this game. So, like... oh, wait, they draw 1 card? Oh, this is actually not a bad status. Holy crap, there was a similar status to something like this in the first game, but I don't think it drew you a card. I'm almost positive it did not. But anyway, you draw this in your hand. It's 1 mana. It usually does nothing. And the whole point of it is that it just fills your deck with junk that does nothing. And exhaust means removed at the until the end of combat, just generically speaking. So if you get this in your hand, you spend 1 mana, and it's just gone from your deck. In this case, it draws a card. That's not the worst thing ever. The whole reason that they're bad is... Oh, I got my setup. Oh, shnikey. Uh-oh. This is a bad turn for a setup, because I want to just doink that guy, get rid of the 4 damage. But then I don't want to get hit by this 8 either. I only have 1 defend. Deals 7, okay, we'll do that. Whatever. So I have +2 strength, so these deal 8 now. Which means I could just kill this guy. But then I'm taking 8. Guaranteed. So I think we're just going to defend. Hit that guy. That's why it kind of sucks to get this turn, because I couldn't really utilize it. I'm going to take some damage here, but it's fine. Remember, we're going to heal again at the end of combat. Easy peasy. And so now if I... You know, no, I'm not going to... Nah. We'll kill that guy. We'll bash that guy. I was going to do it, I guess, just to show it off or whatever, but there's no point. I have a lot of those damn things. Okay, another 8 damage. Again, I need to guard here. He does 3 to me if I block. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to do it. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Owie. So now at the end of the game, I'm going to heal back up to 79. And we're going to be exactly where we started. Yep. It's funny. A little bit of gold. Ooh, I like Inflame so much. Anger. Oh my god. This is one of those cards. There's like a synergy around this card where you could like cycle it into your thing and you would pull it back out. And then you would just end up with infinite angers that you would just do basically infinite damage because they're 0. Something, something. I didn't actually play this character a whole lot. There's a robot dude whose name, I'm brain farting on the name. The Defect. The Defect? The Defector? Defect? I don't know. It's a robot dude. He has elemental powers, basically. He's really cool. He was the one I played the most. By far my favorite. Lose 1 HP, deal 9 damage to all enemies. I do love a strong AoE. But I don't want to hurt my... I'm not a big fan of the Ironclad hurt yourself build. Okay? I'm not a big fan. I'll take it Flame. Flame's fine. Again, I don't really know, like, what the meta is for a lot of things. I just kind of go with my gut a lot of times, and it usually just works. This enemy intends to apply debuff. Well, nothing we can do about that. Just getting... I didn't get any fun cards. I didn't get my buff. I didn't get nothing. Shrunk. While Shrinker Beetle is alive, your attacks deal 30% less damage. How dare you? Oh, this sucks. So that deals 5. I could recover some of it by adding my strength here. And this is just permanent strength. Like once you apply this in a round, in a fight, you just have +2 strength permanently. It's very nice. But I could do this and get +2 strength, but then I don't have any way to utilize that +2 strength because I can't. Well, actually, I could bash. Right? What am I saying? I could bash actually at that point, but it's not going to be enough to kill. I don't want to take all this damage. Okay, so what we're going to do? We're going to defend and we're going to inflame. So we didn't do any damage, but we did make some progress. And this buff lasts as long as this thing is alive. That is so annoying. You are so annoying. You know that? Okay, so we're just going to defend, set up strike, and we're back in the positive damage department. Could I have killed? No, there's no way. We blocked most of it. See, we've taken a little bit more damage, but this is just really all we can do. And we're just going to finish it off. And we're 77 out of 80, but that's okay. No big deal. We're still doing quite good. Oh, and here's a potion. So potions are like one-time consumables. Take my gold. That's just a potion that deals 20 damage. So at any point in a fight, if I need some one-time advantage, I can click the potion and just nuke someone for 20 damage. It's pretty cool. Okay, Iron Wave. Oh, this is a card from the first game. I remember this. 5 block, 5 damage. Very nice. I like the armor Ironclad builds, so this was a good card. Deal 8 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. Hits twice. See, this is why this is like a vulnerable build. So like if you apply the buff in a cheap, efficient way, you could have effects like this that benefit from the enemy already being vulnerable. Very strong. Because they're vulnerable, each hit was going to do more damage too. So it is quite the synergy. But you have no way of knowing, of course, which cards you're going to get. Deal 17 damage. Exhaust the top card of your draw pile. Yikes. That is a lot of damage. It's 2 mana. But it is just straight up a lot of damage. And it just exhausts the top card. Remember, exhausted cards are only removed until the end of combat, so it's not like it's gone forever, but I kind of just like Iron Wave. It's very consistent. And yeah, I want some consistency. It's still early. I don't know what I'm going to get, so I just want to go with like generically good things. So this is an event. You spot an enormous shambling beast. Chase off an injured... I'm sorry. You spot an enormous shambling beast. Chase off an injured green bird. Okay. In the alcove the bird fled from, a single unguarded egg lies abandoned. Your stomach gurgles. Eat the egg for 7 max HP. That's pretty good. Or I can add the card to my deck. Can be hatched at a rest. Oh, this is definitely new. Okay. So unplayable means it's just going to sit in my deck and take up a slot. I could draw it mid-combat, and it just is a burden, basically. So it's kind of a cool theme here. The egg is a burden. Can be unhatched at a rest site, which is probably worth... I imagine whatever this thing is, it's probably better than just 7 max HP. So we're going to go for it. Of course we're going to go for it. And the rest stop is up here. So... fingers crossed on that. What are you? Slippery. The next time Inklet loses HP, it only loses 1 HP instead. Oh, no. It's like intangible. But like, only for like 1 hit. This enemy intends to attack for 3. Oh my god, he's attacking for 6. Oh my gosh. Ah, damn. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. We're going to inflame. We're going to defend. We're going to hit the lowest health one. There we go. Yeah, I forgot about the intangible thing. Whatever. That's the best that I can do. Or take a little bit of damage, but that's alright. And now we have some strength. So I can I can definitely just nuke this one, which is good because it's one of the ones threatening more damage. Oh, wait, I can't actually... and there's the stupid egg. It's the quest card. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. I like it. You know, this actually might be where potion is good if I want to save some health. I could potion to kill. I know it sounds like massive overkill. Oh, or actually, wait a minute. No, damn. I was thinking if I could maybe, if I utilize the potion, if I could kill 2 of them. But it's not possible because of the stupid slippery effect. I don't think the potion is going to go through that. Damn, because if I do the setup strike, it deals 9, which does not kill this damn thing. And I gain 2 strength, but I don't have another 1 cost attack to hit it. So I either have to go in with bash and setup strike, in which case I'm going to be hit for 13. It's huge. It's huge. That's awful. That's awful. It's awful. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna, because this is just a lot of damage, and it's too early. It's too early to take this kind of damage. We're just gonna do that, and like I said, as you just saw, gain as much armor as I possibly can, and then we're just gonna use setup strike to, I guess, break that thing. It's the best we can do. It's the best we can do. Ouchie. Okay. Okay, setup strike is strong here. We already have 2, so we could definitely kill this guy. In fact, we might even be able to kill this guy. This guy's doing 6. If I go all in, deals 9, in which case these will then deal 10 and 10. So, yeah, that does work. But it would be my entire turn. Or... No, wait, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're just going to defend. Because that just blocks the majority of the damage anyway. That's the best way to get a kill and reduce as much damage as possible in a single turn. Because I'm a genius. As we all know. We're just going to go ahead and defend, block that damage. Alright. I don't know. You know what? I could have probably just killed there. I wasn't even paying attention. I keep forgetting I have strength. Yeah, we definitely could have just killed there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. 77 damage. We're still doing fine. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block. Draw 1 card. This is it's a classic card. Very good. One mana for just a good amount of block and a card draw. It's amazing. Armaments. I remember this card too. Gain 5 block. Upgraded card in your hand. Upgrade just means that, like, it gives extra stats. Like in this case, it would give more block and draw 2 cards probably. Sometimes they upgrade in different ways. But this is interesting. Also, by the way, these borders, I forgot to say it before, these borders are the rarity. So because this is a blue border, that means this is a rare card. The gray border means just like it's a common card. So stomp here for 3 mana. It better be really good. Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Cost 1 less mana for each attack played this turn. That's actually kind of nuts. Oh, I mean, you have to go all in on your attacks. Because you do 3 attacks, then it costs 0. It's not good though. Like against like big bosses. Oh, I really just want to take Shrug It Off. Or even maybe Armaments. But I really would just want to take Shrug It Off. Your starter cards, by the way, are generally, these are low rates. Like, these are bad rates. One mana for 6 damage sucks. 1 mana for 5 block sucks. For sure. 1 mana for 8 block is, like, even that's, like, like, he's shrugging there. It's like, you know, it's good. It's good. It's not bad by any means. But it's not amazing. We can definitely do better. This is very interesting, though. Like, if we, no, I want the map. We get fight, and then elite, and then, yeah. Elites aren't always, most elites are just, like, one big thing to fight, but sometimes they have minions. And this is really, again, really good against, obviously, small but wide enemy. I can't help it. I'm taking it. It's too fun. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Why are you so nasty? This is just a regular, okay. Alright. He's threatening 8 damage. 7. And then I have 2 strength. So that becomes 8. Which is 15. Right? Yeah, 15. 7 and 8 is 15. my brain. And then what? 23? Because that's also going to be 8. And then No, yeah, that's not even close to enough. And this would be 14. So that would be 30. What did I say? 23? 37? Something. It's not 72. It's definitely not 72. But look, that's a lot of damage though. Like you hit with setup strike, you strike, and then you stomp, and it's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage right there. But I'm gonna get hit for a lot of damage too. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. Yeah. We gotta be smart. I'm still taking a little bit here, but that's fine. 74 is a good number. We'll heal right on up. 14 damage, that's a lot. We have to play these. We have to, and I think I'm just going to play in Flame. We're just going to get hit a little bit. That does suck. Are you debuffing me? He's debuffing me. I'm about to be debuffed. Bash for 10 because I have strength. I could bash and then Iron Wave. No, the Iron Wave doesn't matter. I would rather just do strike for more yeah. It's bash and strike. It's a lot of damage. Vulnerable. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that's 12 damage. That's 12 damage. Okay, but we have strength. We have setup strike. He is vulnerable. Can I kill it? Oh, no. If I had the thing now. Oh my god. What is this damage? Okay, so it would be 9. Actually, it should show me. Hold on. Nope, stop. Okay, it's 13 damage. No, and this would be 14 damage. So what did I say? That was 13 plus 14 because it's going to get 2 strength after this one. Okay, hold on. Let me make it 13 plus 14. So it's 27. Plus another, it'd be... Oh, yeah. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, basic math. Okay, just stick with me, people. Basic math. It's very, very difficult here. Strength potion. Just gain 2 strength for the duration. Jeez. For the duration of a fight. You love it. Okay, Thunderclap. Classic. Deal 4 damage. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Very good. Simple AoE. Nice and cheap. Another setup strike, which I kind of like the setup strikes, but whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Rage is also quite good. It's my rare card here. Whenever you play an attack, yeah, and my deck is, you know, with the addition of Stomp here, and even Iron Wave, because this counts as an attack, and Setup Strike, I'm pretty attack-orientated at the moment. I feel like Rage is actually kind of good. I mean, because it's just 0. You just play it before you spam out, and that can allow you to make progress. But Thunderclap is nice. I personally like AoE attacks a lot. A lot, but we're going to take Rage. I like Rage. Oh boy, I don't know these people. Who are you? Oh my god. They don't have a metric ton of health. Okay, but this one is going to debuff. This one's going to gain block. Crossbow Raider. This guy's probably priority target. And he just plans to hurt me. Why does it want to hurt me? We're just going to have to take damage here, unfortunately. We just didn't get lucky. We're going to gain strength. And we're going to... See, usually in these setup... Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should just kill the one in the front. But this one's going to end up doing so much more damage. No, this has got to be the priority target. I know video game logic. When there's an archer in the back, you kill the archer in the back. Oh, now I'm frail. Yeah, look at that damage. 14. Oh, my God, there's so much damage. Oh, my gosh. Gamers, we're gaming. Gamers, we're gaming. Oh, my goodness. We're gaming so hard. Watch this. Watch this nonsense. We're going to go here, I think. Right? Wait. 14, so we're going to have to start... Because this guy needs the most damage, but he needs... It's 14. It's going to be... Oh, wait, no. It's actually going to be 16. So, yeah, whatever. We go here, and then we go here. One has to go there. One has to go there. And then... Look at that. Look at that. It's unbelievable how much of a gamer we collectively are. It's amazing. Battle Trance. It's a pretty good card. Card draw for 0, especially 3 cards, that is pretty damn good. And I don't really have any other draw in my deck. But let's see. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. It's not that good, really. Unless you're actively trying to exhaust cards, which maybe you are. Maybe you are. But you're only getting a little bit more block than a standard defend. Uppercut here is a rare card, so is Battle Trance. But deal 13 damage, apply 1 weak and 1 vulnerable. Weakened creatures deal 25% less damage with attacks. Again, very powerful, but it's 2 mana. That is a lot, though. That does a lot. And it's an attack, but it's a 2 mana attack. I don't really like 2 mana attacks. But I like Battle Trance. So we're going to do that. And we're going to fight the Elite. I actually prefer generally to do the question mark rooms as much as possible. But Elites are good. You get good things from Elites. And I might just use the potion here. We still get to do a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a shop there. And we get an Elite either way. So we're probably going to go this path. We have a little bit of money, and we get some random encounter spots, which I like random encounter spots. You get cool stuff from them. But anyway, back to this. Territorial. At the end of its turn, gain 1 strength. This thing just gains 1 strength every turn. Uh-oh. And it started... Uh-oh. Elites are scary, man. Elites are scary in this game. And it's 16 damage. We definitely need to... Okay, we need to block as much of this damage as we can. And I think we're just going to use this potion. Just to get through this massive health pool. And we're just going to do this because it does more damage. The egg is being annoying. And now he's... Okay. Alright. He's got 1 strength, but he's doing less than he was. But this is actually fine because we can do this. We at least get some armor out of our attacks. Very good. So we're at least blocking against some of this. It's an Elite, though. I mean, you're going to take damage from Elites. Unless you have an absolutely disgusting build. Like, you're just going to take damage from Elites. There's no way around it. This is a bad time for Stomp and Battle Trance. I mean, like... I don't know, Iron Wave is pretty good. I could set up Strike, Iron Wave, Defend. That's, I guess, okay. Do I have... Wait, do I have... Okay, yeah, Rage is not an exhaust. That would be good if I had Rage right now. But no. I don't. Okay, well... Yeah. And this just does 18. I mean, that is a lot. But... Do I block 5 more damage or do I just do 18? Actually, no, I'm sorry. It would actually be a lot more than that. You know what? Screw it. We're just going in. We're just going in. Yeah. Do your damage. Do your damage. Fuck. Ow. Oh. There's really no... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we definitely took some damage there. But we get gold, a block potion, which is nice. You can just gain 12 block on demand. And a relic. Start each combat with +1 strength. That's so good. That's actually so good. So now we just have that permanently. Each combat, I have +1 strength. Baseline. Ooh. Oh, this is a legendary. Gain mana? No. Oh my god, this is a new card. And that is very good. This is an old card, and it is very bad. Unless you're building a deck specifically to synergize with this, that is very bad. Actually, that's not true. I mean, there's certain situations where just having this around is nice, where you can just burst out a whole bunch of damage for 3 mana. But, Evil Eye, what is this? Gain 8 block, gain another 8 block if you have exhausted a card this turn. Okay, see, this is where, like, you would... an example of a card where you'd actively want to be exhausting other cards. But if this card gets exhausted, that's, you know, like by a random effect. That would suck. This, however, I mean, my goodness. It's 2 mana, so you're going to have a slow turn and potentially take some damage. But gaining an extra mana at the start of each turn is probably the most powerful thing that you could possibly do in this game. It's actually ridiculous. Okay. So now we go here. Oh, does this take up? Ah, damn. Okay, so you have the options of healing for 30% of your max HP, In this case, 24, which would be great. Or you can use the Smith and you can upgrade a card in your deck, which is cool. But in my case, obviously, we have to hatch the egg. Ooh. It turned into an attack. Okay. Just 0 mana, deal 14 damage. Spicy. Not quite as, like, OP as I was hoping it would be, but that is good. That synergizes well with my deck so far. Okay. But now we beat the elite. We did the thing. Which way do we want? Do we want to go right to go to the shop? Because if we go to the left, up this path, we don't get a shop. So we're going to go to the right. Sometimes you want to save your money, but... Oh, hello? At the start of each combat, gain 4 plating. What? Oh, that's so good. There was a similar item to this, I think, in the first game, but it was not quite as strong. I think it was only like 3 plating. And plating is just an automatic at the end of your turn, gain 1 block. Plating is reduced by 1 at the start of your turn. Oh, actually, that's different. Okay, they just changed the way plating works. I think plating used to be where you would get passive block, depending on how much plating you had. So in this case, 4. And you would lose 1 passive, or you would lose 1 stack of plating every time you took damage. Like they got rid of all your block and hit your HP, you would lose 1 stack of plating. In this case, it's just -1 at the start of your turn. Okay, so you have 4 plating and then 3, then 2. Okay, I mean, that can definitely help you. And yeah, it's just a relic chest. That's what these chests are here for. It's no matter which path you take, you always get a relic at some point, which is very cool. And then we get some regular dudes. Very regular. Okay. This is starting to get spicy. We're going to inflame. Battle trance. Oh, the bird swoop. Oh my god. Oh, if I had the other thing. Holy moly, we might have actually been able to kill this thing. Wait, so if I do that, though, that's 10, right? It's 10. I mean, 1 defend blocks the majority of this damage, but I have 4 plating, which does also block the majority of this damage. So actually, if I did defend, it would be all of the damage. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just do that, and then we'll set up strike, and then we'll bird swoop, whatever. That's super fun. And we got 9 block. Easy. He's buffing. That's okay. We maybe should have gone for him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of obvious what we should be doing here. Let's just go strike, strike, defend. That's fine. Oh, that math actually worked out perfectly. Totally calculated, by the way. 100%. Oh, man. Why does this show up now? Do I block potion already? This is not good. Like, obviously I want to play Pyre, but like these guys are already mostly dead already. So I kind of just want to finish them. And if I go, oh wait, yeah, they're dead. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Like, oh wait, shit, shit. I think, whoops, I goofed. I still get 2 from plating. So that would only be a loss of 7, but that is kind of a lot. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna die. It just, you know, whatever. It's worth it, okay? I need to get my HP back. Get stomped. Okay. Energy. Oh, the energy potion is obviously like the most powerful potion ever. Just gives you 2 energy or 2 mana, whatever. Oh, bloodletting. See, this is like bloodletting is the single self-damaging card that I sometimes used on Ironclad back in the day, because obviously gaining mana, energy, whatever is absurdly good, and 3 HP is really not that bad, especially when you can probably use that mana to just kill things. But I also really like Whirlwind. You just dump your mana into dealing damage. It says X because it's just how much ever mana you have left when you cast this. It will spend all of your mana and deal 5 damage to everything that many times. Which can just kill everything. But I feel like bloodletting is... I feel like this is just objectively a very powerful card, and I should probably use it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take Bloodletting. After a quick consideration with the deck, I have decided that it is worth it. What do we got? Bronze Scale. Start each combat with 3 thorns. It's not the worst thing ever. Thorns just does a little bit of damage back to when you're hit. So if it has 3, then it'll just do 3 damage. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, draw a card. Okay. Yeah. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, I mean, yeah, that could be good in the right circumstances, but we do not have said circumstances. Dingy Rug. Card rewards can now contain colorless cards. That can be very good. It can be. Unrelenting. And there's always a card that's like on discount and you can just buy certain cards. You know, neutral cards do all kinds of things. These are cards that are available to all the different characters, not just locked to one. The red cards are locked to Ironclad. Every class has their colors. You also have the card removal service. And it costs more every time you do it, but I can use this to get rid of some of those starter crappy cards that you really don't want. But let's see. Unrelenting. Deal 12 damage. The next attack you play costs 0. That's interesting. Oh, wow. That's actually spicy. Now, it costs 2, but it does okay damage on its own. But that means, like, Bash could be free. I mean, you really wouldn't want to Bash. Bash is kind of a bad card. I'm not a big fan of Bash. But obviously that means I could Stomp for 0, but it's kind of counterintuitive because even just casting this counts as an attack, so it would be reducing it by 1. So it's kind of a waste. You know, just use more attacks, like just more setup strikes and stuff. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize too. If you have multiple, oh my god, you would just be stacking more and more strength. Holy moly. Oh, I just noticed this. If you exhausted a card this turn, this is new. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 3 mana. Whoa. Whoa, that's real spicy if you have the right deck for it. Vicious. Whenever you apply Vulnerable, draw 1 card. That's just a power, so once you activate this, it's just for the rest of combat. Okay. Vulnerable creatures take more damage, yeah. Alright. Bolas, deal 3 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to your hand. Oh. That's actually kind of nice. 0 mana, just deal 3 every turn. Okay. And thinking ahead, this is an old card too. Draw 2 cards, put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Exhaust. Okay. Yeah. Very strategic. I kind of like Bolas here. It counts as an attack to synergize. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm taking Bolas, and we're going to remove a strike. Or should we remove Bash? At least strikes cost 1. Should I get rid of Bash? Bash is kind of terrible. I kind of don't like Bash. I'm going to get rid of Bash. Call me bad. Maybe Bash is good. I don't like Bash. Too expensive. Not enough spice. Sapphire Seed. You narrowly avoid stepping on a bright, sharp seed? Question mark? Its unmistakable color gives away that it's a sapphire seed. Weren't these incredible seeds supposed to be extinct? Legends say that consuming one can greatly amplify your endurance. But what if you plant and nourish it instead? Okay. Okay, this is actually good. If we eat it, enchant a card with Stone Wave. What does this do? The first time you play this card, each combat, gain mana. Enchant a card. Oh. Okay, this is tempting. So I could just heal for 9 and upgrade a card, like just a generic card upgrade, which is good. Like, this is a fine option, especially considering I'm missing some health. But the first time you play this card, each combat. So it's only 1 time per combat. But that could be... if I get to pick the card, like you could do it on, like, anything that costs 0. You know, like on... No, it's only 1 time per combat, so it wouldn't be good. I was like, oh, on Bolos, you get every turn. No. But, like, you could put it on Rage, you know, whatever. So when you use that 0-cost card, you just gain a mana. But kind of... It's only once... If it was, like, every time the card was played, then maybe we're talking. first time you play this card each combat. I don't know. I'm just gonna heal and upgrade a card. And this is where it's like, so it still stays 1 mana. Sometimes they do reduce the cost, but this one still stays 1 mana. Just deals 2 more damage. Excuse me, 2 more damage baseline and gives you plus 1 more strength. But like Rage gives 5 armor or 5 block instead of 3. Now that's tempting. Stomp just deals more damage. That's the only thing that's not very tempting. It already does a lot of damage. And we gain a lot of strength. What about Bolus? Just does 1 more damage. What about Pyre? Oh my lord, have mercy on my soul. I was really, oh man, I was really hoping that the upgrade of this was that it would cost 1 instead of 2. But that is like 2 extra energy every turn. Oh my god. I mean, oh, that's so tempting. And this is just to gain 3 instead of 2. That's also kind of huge. That is so much energy, but this is permanent every turn. That just deals more damage, whatever. And it just gains, 1 more strength. These just do bigger numbers, whatever. This draws 4 cards. It's also pretty tempting. That's a pretty good card to upgrade as well. But yikes, man. 2, and I mean I still have to have the 2 energy at one point to play this anyway, which is seeming more possible to do since my deck is otherwise so efficient. Maybe this is overkill. Because my deck is so efficient, like, I got rid of the 1/2 cost card I had. I mean, aside from Stomp, but it gets reduced by all the other stuff. Damn. Man. Maybe this is overkill. Like, having 1 more would be legit amazing every turn. But 2, I feel like very often, not always, but very often, would just be unnecessary. So maybe it's Rage. For when I use Rage, it just guaranteed, like, protects me for that turn. Maybe it's this, so when I use the Bloodletting, it's more worth using. And I could really burst out whatever I want to burst out. Oh, man. Like, if I use Bloodletting on the same turn that I use Battle Trance, that's like a fever dream, obviously, but then I'd have all the energy in the world and all the cards in the world. But man, upgrading the Pyre, that just sounds like, oh my god. 2 at every turn. I mean, that's basically like casting Bloodletting, basic Bloodletting, every turn minus losing HP. I mean, that's cray-cray. Is it stupid? I'm doing it. I can't help it. I did it. It's wrong. It's the wrong thing to do. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but let's go. All right, I'm too excited about this. Dude, I love this game so freaking much. What are you doing? Who are you? Invested. Okay. Upon dying, it summons something. I'm not surprised. Look at how wiggly he is. He's the Wiggly Wiggler. You're from Wiggleton. Oh wait, where does the Wiggles come from? I don't remember. This enemy intends to give you 3 status cards. That's annoying. You're very annoying. Okay, so let's go ahead and trance first. Oh boy. Okay, well, whatever. Damage. That's so lame. We could have done way more. We still did it. We actually did a lot though. Ugh. What were those? What was those? Unplayable. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. That's an annoying status. And look at how squirmy it is. Dude, oh, God, I'm just saying, I'm sorry if there's any, the 5 people that watch the Kingdom Hearts videos. Sorry if you want to see that game going. I might have a problem because this is I fucking love this game and I might just be playing a lot of Slay the Spire. Okay. Let's focus. Okay. That's not good. He's threatening 16 damage, but what do I... He's got 37 health. Wait, can I just kill it? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3... yeah, wait a minute. Wait just a gosh darn minute. Oh my god, we're off by 2. right? Oh my god, I didn't actually mean to drop my mouse. My mouse screwed me there. Okay, well, I have 3 plating. And here's the thing. I could pop the energy potion and double protect. Oh my god. Otherwise, I'm taking so much damage. I'm going to get 3 armor. But then I'm still just taking... I can't... I have to. I have to. I hate myself. The stupid energy power passive thing. It didn't even... It wasn't even in my... Look, it's... Where is it? Where? It's still not even here. Is it? It's literally the last card. It was the last card in my draw pile. That's incredible. It's absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievably amazing. I mean, look, we could have done... I don't want to do that. I would have lost HP for no reason there. But we could have done all this kind of stuff. And I don't know. Whatever. Now we have guys. Maybe I should have thought about that. I kind of forgot there was going to be guys. What did I just waste? Did I bolas? I think I bolted. But it's fine. This is fine. They're all stunned. They're not doing anything. It's at the highest health one. Okay, he did. I might have overkill. I didn't realize how much damage I was doing. I probably should have paid... I should probably pay closer attention. Why is this bird with me? Is this the... Oh, wait. Oh, he's the one that does... Oh, right. Oh my god. It's too late. It's too late. Okay. Shush, 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 shush. Okay. Alright. Why did I have so much block? How did I get so much block? Oh boy. No! I can't, and they're unplayable. I can't even get rid of them. Oh no. Wait, no, we're actually big chilling. I don't care about that. We're gonna have to do this. Oh, I could just do it on this guy. Oh yeah, we're big chilling. We're big huge chilling. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna take some damage from these. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. And he's gonna do that. You know, another stupid thing. But look at all the mana. Look at all the mana. Of course, now I have the infection that's destroying me here, but it's, again, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. We get Bola, we get that, and then we just stomp, and he's dead. He's dead. Okay, 39 gold. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Holy crap. That's actually... Dude, I'm getting just like an attack build going on, where we just spam attacks. Speaking of which, Flame Barrier, this is an old one. I think. I'm pretty sure that was an old card. Gain 12 block whenever you whenever you are attacked this turn. Deal 4 damage back. Very good. Pillage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. Ooh. Probably taking that. So if you have a lot of attacks in your deck, which I have, then there's going to be, you're going to draw a lot of cards, potentially. Rampage. Deal 9 damage. Increases cards damage by 5 this combat. Oh my. This has existed in the first game, but I don't think it was a baseline card. I think it was like a special event card or something. But I don't think most fights are going to go on long enough for this to scale hard enough to matter. And this draws cards. So we're going to go with that. We have a 20 card deck now. At some point we could just start rejecting cards because our deck is getting too big and we want consistency. So we can just start rejecting cards. Oh. What are you? Cubex Construct. This enemy intends to use a buff. Okay. I intend to use a buff as well. But Artifact here, it has Artifact, which means if I try to debuff it with Vulnerable or anything of the sort, it just negates it. So, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and Inflame. And I guess it doesn't really matter what we do here. So we're just going to whack them. Oh. Okay, okay. He intends to buff himself again. Alright. Interesting. Do I go Pillage? I only have 3 mana. I could still do a lot of damage if I Pyre and still Guard. So I think I do this no matter what. I have 3 plated armor, so I'm going to go up to 8. So I'll be taking 1. It's not the end of the world. And I think I just Pyre here. And then we Bolas. Then we do that. We weren't killing it, and that pillage didn't seem right here. Okay, 1 damage, not bad. I think that turn actually went really, really well. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Oh, we're mega. I don't think we need to use bloodletting. Yeah, he's just gonna die. But we're cooking. Battle trance. Oh man, it's over. It's over for you, son. It's absolutely over for you. Oh wait, that does 8 damage. This does. Oh, the strikes actually do more baseline, just because Iron Wave has the armor attached to it. You know, whatever. Gold card. Let's see. Another setup strike. Sword Boomerang. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Okay, that was, I believe, a card from before. So you just deal 3 damage to random enemies 3 times. No big deal. It's pretty good, I guess. Can be good anyway. I think Whirlwind is better in terms of AoE. And there are times when I have a lot of mana now, where if I have 5 mana, I could dump all 5 into this and just deal a whole bunch of damage to absolutely everything. Especially if I have strength stacked up, still affects this. It's quite good. In fact, strength is better off when you're multi-hitting. So like even on single target, if I have a bunch of mana to dump, this could end up doing more damage than anything else I have. But I think maybe I just take another setup strike. It's because they're just good to have, I feel like. And this is an attack-orientated build, so... Although I am thinking that maybe I'm putting in too many cards. And see, I think I have enough health. Because we're about to fight the boss. And I'm probably going to call it after here. It's already been about an hour. Pretty close anyway. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Because it could be a while until I actually die. I know how to play the game. So it might be a while until I actually die. And full runs tend to take a whole lot longer than an hour. At least in my case. Because I tend to go slow and whatever. I'm actually going pretty fast here, I guess, for you guys. I'm normally quite chill when I play this. But I'm just so excited. Okay, that's not actually true. Sometimes I go kind of nuts sometimes. I feel like I'm going nuts right now. But I definitely think I'm going to smith. We're going to upgrade again. And this time... maybe Battle Trance for more cards. Or maybe... maybe Rage to really save me. Like, because that's like, especially against going against the boss, I can, put some real hurt on it in one turn and still gain a bunch of armor. There's no point in upgrading the setup strikes. At least not really. Upgrading Bloodletting is good. It just makes it a lot more worth playing in the first place. You know what? Let's upgrade the Bloodletting. So if I do play it and I'm forced to lose the HP, at least it's worth doing. Okay. Big boss time. What are you? You look so cool. I love your design. His enemy intends to attack for 7 damage, and he's slippery. The next 9? He's got 9 stacks of slippery? The next 9 times? Holy shit, I wish I had multi-hitting attacks right now. He's dealing 7. I have some basic armor, which is fine. So, we can... set up strike? Pillage, I guess. Oh, Pyre. Oh, I didn't think about drawing that. No. Honestly, if I had the mana, I would play it right. Fuck, it means I have to cycle back through my deck before I can see it again. So whenever your cards you don't play, as you can see, gets, I don't know if I explained this earlier. I don't think I did. They get cycled into your discard pile or whatever it's called. Yeah, discard pile. But when your deck runs out, it just cycles your discard pile back into your draw pile. So if I pass on Pyre right now, eventually I'll get it back, but it's going to be a long time. So, whatever. Just going to do that, do some more damage. Well, do some amount of damage, gain armor. We're chilling. And I'm sad that I could not play that. But as you can see, sorry, repositioning myself. Gotta get comfy. This guy's got a lot of health. And a lot of slippery stacks. And he's doing respectable damage here. I have no potions. Because I use them like an idiot. Like a true monkey. Like a monkey. Like a monkey, one might say. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. And like strength does me no good here. Because he's got so many stacks of slippery. Like bloodletting is probably not going to do me good right now. Well, no, definitely not. What am I saying? He's going to do damage. So we're going to do this. And we're just going to do attacks. Yeah, there's no point in doing anything else. I was thinking I had card draw for some reason. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's threatening me with his... Oh, and he's doing it 27. That's so much. I'm going to be drawing 3 cards here. Oh. Okay, there's good stuff in here. There's good stuff. Okay, we got good stuff. Oh, we got big good stuff. Oh, we're big chilling. Oh, we're chilling so hard. Me and my homies, we're just big chilling. Look, I mean, look. Okay. I probably should have ordered that differently now that I think about it. To maximize, whatever. I just machine gunned it all. It's fine. We have 26 armor. 20. No, actually, we have more than that because we have the plating. We actually have 28 armor. Just good enough. He's what he's giving us status. It's fine. We've done it. Wounds. Okay, wounds are classic. This is a classic. Okay, see, everything just... Oh my god, why? Everything just shuffled. And I love the way that this... I just want to point out, I absolutely love the way that the developers of this game have managed to turn, like, combat interactions into cards. And even though I blocked all the damage, you could, you know, whatever, I got wounded, which cripples me in a way, right? And it does that by just taking up card slots in my deck. So these cards, instead of drawing 2 good cards in these slots, I drew 2 wounds. It's terrible, but that's okay. We got Inflame. He's missing his stupid nonsense. And yeah, we could just do this, I guess. And we have shuffled the deck now. There's no reason not to do that, I guess. At least the wounds don't actually hurt me. We gained 2 strength. Okay, and I think we're going to do the cycle now again, too. Now he's buffed. He's threatening me again. And then next time he's going to threaten me even harder. And then he's going to threaten me super hard. Okay. But now we have Pyre back in the deck. He's down a lot of health, though. We're actually kind of killing it. Considering we had to hit him so many times just to be able to really do damage to him in the first place. But we're going to do... Shit. Wait, I just realized we have no card. Oh my god. Oh, alright, I guess we're just taking 9. Whatever, we're going to do that. Get the damage. We're just doing fat damage. I did get some armor. Wait, how did I get armor? I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's Pyre, it's a little late. This is also the problem with certain power cards, is they just tend to show up super late. That's why, like, as good as this card is, I just don't think this is the scenario for it. Like, it's disgusting how powerful this card is. But again, like, if I play it now, that's 2 mana of this turn, and that I need to somehow survive. And, which actually, no, because I could just do more damage now. I mean, he's only got 62 health left. It's like, do I play this and then, like, I get, like, 1 turn next turn of bonus mana? Because it's not surviving next turn, probably, if I just unload on it. It's like, I need to play this no matter what, right? To block as much damage as I can. Or actually, maybe I didn't need to. Maybe I'm dumb. But anyway, I can just play all 3 of these and deal damage and then hit him a stomp and just take my lumps and probably just win next turn without Pyre, which I think is what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, he's got 24 health. He's not putting any more slippery on. Big damage, but we're good. We're way gravy here. This is no problem. As a matter of fact, I mean, look at all this. Dead. Epoch discovered. I don't even know what that means. 100 gold. Ooh, classic demon form. Just if you activate this, it's 3 mana. But at the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. This just infinitely stacks. So you just gain 2 permanent strength every turn once you have this going. But 3 mana. This is a big boy build. This is a big boy build. Transform all attacks in your hand into giant rock. Holy shit. Whoa. Giant rock is just a 1 mana, deal 16 damage. That is a lot of damage. Deal 4 damage. This one. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. Whoa. Whoa. And see, because this is a multi-hit card, it benefits from strength pretty heavily because it'll add to each hit. I don't think we're taking, as much as I love demon form and I love the idea of just stacking infinite strength, it's again a bit much, a little too pricey, for this build. Transform all attacks in your hand. I mean, I kind of like this because it's 0, So you can turn some of your crappy strikes and stuff into much more powerful cards. Like 16 damage from 1 mana. That's pretty solid. That's just a lot. But then Thrash is pretty exciting too. But also I don't really want to exhaust a random attack in my... Because like... What if I exhaust like... I don't know, I guess I would just use Bird Sweep first. I guess I would just use all the other ones. So it's like, if I exhaust like a strike, what do I care, you know? But this is good. Like, what would I be sad if I transformed? Like, setup strike? That would suck because I would lose strength on that. I would actually, you know what? Because if I change my stomp, then it's not AoE anymore, which really sucks. And it loses the discounting effects, which, you know. And you know what? Actually, yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm actually not a big fan of this. I think I'm going to take Thrash. I'm kind of cool with that. I like Thrash. Okay, yeah, Act 2. So I wasn't sure. What is this? Oh. A pale melting dragon. Okay, normally when you start a new floor, it's just like straight into just like a regular fight. A puppet has arrived. Can you check on Father? I'm too tired. Pale's Horn. Add 2 relax to your decks. Oh, look at the art on these cards. Look at this. Gain 15 block. A relax is a 3 mana. Gain 15 block. Next turn, draw 2 cards and gain 2 mana. Oh my god. Whoa. And this adds 2 of those to my deck. Wow. And this enchants all defends with Goopy. Goopy means that this card gains exhaust. When played, permanently increase this card's block by 1. Whoa. Whoa. So every time I would use a block, it would only be usable 1 time. So for the rest of that combat, I can't use it again. But once that combat is done, it will increase its block by 1. That's very, very slow. But with a small deck that doesn't have that many ways to block, that actually could be good. Pale's Blood. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. That's not as exciting. That's not as exciting. If you don't have the mana to play cards, then that's like just doesn't necessarily do as much for you. But like this relax thing, I mean, there's definitely turns where you could just gain 15 block and pass, right? There's definitely turns where you could do that. This adds 2, putting my deck up to 24 size. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. But I also like, how many defends do I have? Normally you want to get rid of defends. And your strikes. Like, you just don't want these cards. There's even builds that synergize with, like, strikes. Like, it's called, like, a strike build or whatever. Yeah, not good. They were never very good. So, every time... these are my, like, only... Aside from Rage, right? Aside from Rage, these are my only ways to gain armor. This is definitely not an armor-orientated build. Or block, whatever. So, maybe I should take this. It's still pretty early. Like, I've only done 1 floor. And there's, in theory, I have to go through this whole one, do another boss, and then do it all again. There should be 3. Damn, damn, damn. But also, when you exhaust the defends in combat, it slims down your... You know what? It's actually really good. Because when you, like I said, when you exhaust the defends, it just removes it for that combat. And I know that might be like, but then you won't have any way to defend yourself. You're right. But that also means my deck will be completely full of just attacking cards. And... as you've seen, I can do a lot of damage if I have the right lineup of cards. So I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now because these are my only ways to block. I only have 4 of them, and and once they're gone, and they do get stronger. So they get, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I don't think Pale's Blood is very good. I'll take the relax. I guess I don't actually know if those are good, and it makes my deck a lot bigger. But whatever. Anyway, I do think I'm going to call it here, though. It's been over an hour, and I would love to just keep going. I really would. But I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't want to cut out too much of this first bit, because a lot of it's just explaining how the game works. Maybe I'll try my best to not tutorialize. I know I said that earlier, but I'll do my best to not tutorialize the next time. But and I'll try to just speed through, so next time we can do this entire map and the one after it. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think I said it earlier, but you should subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, I'm bad at this. You should push all the buttons, like all of, yeah. I appreciate you very much. Much love. Your internet cookies will be in the mail. Firm handshakes all around, gentlemen, ladies as well. And yeah, I love this so much. I wish I could keep going, but it's very late. Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning. It's very late, and yeah, I'll just save this for later. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I can save the run, right? Save and quit. We're good, right? Continue. Okay, yeah, we're still there. We're good. And it shows we're at full health. Oh, so when you beat the final boss of a floor, it does fully heal you. So if you take a lot of damage on the final boss of a floor, it's not nearly as bad, as long as you don't die, of course. If you die, it's just game over. You just have to restart. I don't know if I said that earlier. That's like the fundamental rule here. If you die, it's, you know, it's just like a roguelike. You just have to start over. But yeah, anyway, I'll do my best to not prolong video uploads. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm just busy a lot of times. I get lazy. I get tired. I do apologize. Anyway, I guess I'm done rambling. I love Slay the Spire. You should play it, buy it, download it, love it, enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye.